people watching at the moment, so I think I could probably fix this real quick. Like, just put me back over here. There we go. Just gonna leave it at that. Uh, anyway, wild week so far. You know, they say everything goes in threes. We lost another one today. Terry Hogan, Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. You know, we had Ozzy yesterday. At Sunday, we had Malcolm Jamal Warner. And the reason LeBron's on here is just because he's a silly motherfucker and I put him on here anyway. And we got a little bit to talk about with him. And why not? He's a goofy bastard. But yeah, you know, growing up a Gen Xer, going to WWE, excuse me, it was WWF back then. Before it was the WWE, you know, we had WCW, you know, there was other small wrestling leagues, everything like that. And as youngsters, you know, they'd hit Kansas City up often, frequently. They still do. And they were out here not that long ago, actually. And I'm still, you know, not as heavily invested into wrestling as I was, but back in the day, like Ultimate Warrior, King Kong Bundy, British Bulldogs. I mean, Hercules Hernandez, Roddy Piper, Dino Bravo, Jake the Snake, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Andre the Giant, Bruno Sammartino, old school right there. Rocky Maivia. You got, I mean, so many. Uh, Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, Jimmy the Dragon. Man, so many, so many. The Bolsheviks with the Bolsheviks with Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zukov, Sergeant Slaughter, the Four Horsemen, the Road Warriors, Demolition, all these old school wrestlers, you know, and a lot of them have passed on, unfortunately, and a lot of them passed on in a way that was even younger than what Hogan passed away at 71 years old in this day and age. You know, it's not very old, but after going through, you know, and apparently he's been dealing with some health issues over the years. He's had several surgeries on his back. He recently had surgery on his neck. And from the latest that I've heard, his cause of death is believed to be a cardiac arrest from what sources have cited. And there's been multiple sources that have cited it. And Ozzy Osbourne, as far as Ozzy's concerned, and if you haven't been aware of it, he's been dealing with health issues for several years now. He had a fall in 2019, I believe, that required surgery. He's been dealing with Parkinson's, if you weren't aware of that. And, you know, he's had his health struggles, and plus, not, you know, probably living the cleanest, best life when he was in his younger heydays with, you know, doing what he did. You know, the same could be said for Terry Hogan, Hulk Hogan, in way of not so much not taking care of himself, but, you know,